Sivaya Nama Thiruppaatu. Welcome back to our discussion on Thiruppaatu. We are coming to the conclusions verse from Thiruvanpaarthaan Panangaatoor, which is the 10th verse. Parurum Panangaatoor Pavalathin Padiyanai Sirurum Thiruvaanai Sivan பேர் சென்னியில் வைத்த ஆரூரன் அடி தொண்டன் அடியன் சொல் அடிநாய் சொல் ஊரூரன் ஊரை செய்வார் உயர்வான துயர்வாரே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். In this particular verse, Nambi Aarurar gives a very big clarity about his own name. He says, I was named as Aaruran after the Lord in Thiruvaarur. So my name is Aaruran, and this comes from his own words. So I don't see a reason why we are addressing him as Sundarar, because in none of the Padigam we are able to see the word Sundarar. Imagine when you're asking for my name and I'm introducing myself, if you call me with some other name, I wouldn't be recognizing that you're calling me as well. So we can't take, this is basically what we are trying to do, is intruding on someone's privacy, because when you talk about, when I'm introducing with a name, I would prefer to be called with that particular name. And that is what Nambi Aarurar is also trying to say. He says, my name is Nambi Aaruran. My name is Aaruran. So what we have to do is obviously address him with that particular name. Just because we are comfortable in using a particular name, we cannot be just using that particular name, right? So that is something that we are, what we are doing is not right. So we need to change that as well. So he's giving it in a very, very clear manner that my name is named after Arur Peruman from Thiruvaarur. And he says this particular place called as Thiruvanpaarthaan Panangaatoor is a very well-known place, well-known worldwide. And if you want to sing this Padigam, you don't need to go back to that particular place and sing this Padigam. Rather, stay put wherever you are and sing this Padigam. When you're singing it, you will get the benefit of reading this Padigam. That is what Nambi Aarurar concludes in this Padigam. He says, you don't need to necessarily travel all the way to Thiruvanpaarthaan Panangaatoor to read this and get the benefit. Rather, wherever we are in this globe, whichever part of this world we belong to, we can read this Padigam from wherever we are, and we will be able to get the same benefit of reading it in that particular place. And he also mentions that this Padigam is supposed to be a very powerful Padigam, because it is going to give us salvation immediately. We are going to get self-realization if we understand the meaning, the inner meaning, and once we start reading this Padigam wholeheartedly, sure we will be achieving self-realization very, very soon. That is what in today's verse, as in verse number 10, he concludes. I'll come back again with the next Padigam very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama Thiruchitrambalam.